Actually, I just did a playthrough of the demo, and it's almost all the way there. Did run into a problem of these meshes did not cook the materials in. Only took a month to get the wedding pictures done. You know, everything in its own time. Ah, Scott, you big idiot. And I'm being a double idiot. Did I sing Paul some Camby lullabies? That I did not. I'm changing your material on the text, and I forgot that I used this in multiple places. So I need to actually make a duplicate of it. No, that's not what I want at all. we did go to the buffet, and Paul and I ate too damn much food. Come on, Unreal. Don't be like this today. I just don't have the patience for it today. Oh, I wonder if that's why. I wonder if, because I died in here, and that's outside of the Zone 1 streaming. It should be okay. I think I'm streaming. Am I not? Jesus. Oh, I just barely missed one of them. Hey, Stuart. Emily isn't with the company anymore. Well, crud. Trying to remember which dang skull I missed. Oh. That was the one I forgot. I didn't go the right direction the first time. Mother. All right, Stuart. I think it might be time you left our channel. Sorry to see anyone go, but the attitude isn't quite right for what we're looking for. The sriracha was very delicious. I'm going to throw you in a chat timeout. The sriracha chicken was really yummy today, and a fresh pan of it came out right as we got there. So I was quite happy with that. I gotta figure out what's going on with these. I suspect Stuart is fairly young. borderline inappropriate notes for you? Is it from somebody you know? I really don't like that those glow.
What I'm doing now is not the most exciting thing ever. I gotta change out, because some of these bones I just simply don't want an emissive on. And Paul put the emissive on the main material. Is it by somebody you know, Kristen? Or is it just like an unfortunate delivery person? Oh, your husband. All right, so I need a board jaw. Oh, hell. That's not what I wanted.
just so I don't accidentally paint this. No, this isn't the most optimal way to do it, but whatever. This should be a fairly quick light build. Oh, hell. This should be even fairly quicker light build. It's a sleepy day today. I knew it would be. After eating a buffet, it's always a sleepy day. Wonder. Just for giggles, what would happen nothing. Well, now that's just cool. I don't need to worry about it. Neat to know, but not super useful right at this moment. Hey TBG, how you doing today, buddy? What's got like no triangles? I'm going to do that one instead. I'm doing alright, just finishing up the demo room. And minor bug with way when somebody kills you is happening, so it's going pretty okay. We're going to build out the lighting for this room real quick. How are you doing, TBG? Keeping it real over in TBG land? Not even remotely hungry when I'm snacking on these tomatoes. Luckily, I don't think they have like any calories at all to them. Doesn't say. Oh, it's a little bit of a sleepy day, DBG. Oh no, we lost Kristen. Oh. No. She's still there. Twitch just got confused. I'll check up on Carrie when she gets back. I'm going to double check this lighting. We unfortunately had a youngling who poked in and was not thrilled that Emily was not streaming video games. Always makes me a little sad. And I know they're young. There we go. That's better. Das ist gut. Alright, let's take both of those out. I don't know what I did in the background, but whatever. Ugh. Be kind of neat. I haven't used it anywhere else. What's not working today? Is it me? Something I do? Have I... Oh, Twitch is just not working for you today. I thought it said this is just not working for you today. I was like, what did I do? Kristen, don't leave me! Fire particles, fire particles. Oh my god. Fire particles, fire particles. Meh. Meh.
Just for giggles, let's see how it looks. Sure, why not? Ugh. There we go. Oh, stop eating, Scott. Just don't do it anymore. Five particles, 5 particles. I'm like trying to dig deep here to be entertaining today. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Not bad. Alright, not bad. I'm done with the demo end room. Oh, so full! I know I'm not streaming on Facebook because you have to do extra steps to set it up, and I was like, screw it. I really don't want to. Set up the Facebook stream. Song something? Oh, sing something? Any requests that are not heavy metal or rock? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high. Oop. Like a teapot in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. How was that, Kristen? Was that everything you hoped it would be? Oh, did we get another person? Oh my god, I hope people came in while I was singing. That's terrifying. Oh, you sure you? Oh, you sure? How are you? How you doing in Twitch? That was me actually trying to say somebody's name. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I'm doing all right. Getting the last little bit ready for the demo so I can put the demo up on Steam. I gotta do a light bake, and unfortunately it's gonna lag the stream out a little bit. As our longtime viewers know, light bakes suck balls and lag out the stream. Sadly, there's not a lot we can do about it. Hey, Jalamprex! I am light balls. I am just finishing up the end zone for the demo. So once you complete the entire first stage, it takes you here and tells you, buy the game, mother truckers! Alright, so we're going to throw a light build out for this. Godspeed, light build. Godspeed. And now, it shouldn't be too bad, given it's only the persistent and the first stage. So it should go by pretty quick. Oh shit, I forgot to save. No! If it crashes. What if it crashes? See, the trick on this, although I don't have the stream up, is this to get past 1%. And once it gets past 1%, then it just flies right on through. And we're only doing the production bake to technically 2 levels. Oh shoot. Oh, I got zone 1 lit. So this is the props level, this is the lighting level. The audio level doesn't even get lit because there's nothing in it. Another song, you say? Alright. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Something, something, something. Oh, Saint Nick. There's a big guy on my roof dropping down presents in my house.
Click, 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 click. Santa's giving me gifts. Rah, 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 rah. Song is not my trick. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. It's the last known survivor stalking his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Ooh, that last one right there is the one that really got it. Make a KMD song. Oh, yeah. Let's sing a song about Kate. Final count, cup down? No, it's not Cuphead's TBG. And welcome back to the stream of meme. TBG. We got Jalamprax, TBG. Kristen's hanging out with me today. Oh, sure, how are you? You want me to sing some Queen? Man, I like Freddie Mercury. I don't want to insult his ghost. Oh, Kristen, you are freaking... And the computer you're on has no volume controls. That means more song is necessary. Hush, little streamers, don't you cry. We're gonna play some Kaet Must Die. I love it. Kristen, you are genius level genius. New email. That should be... What do you mean, fail? TBG. That was a beautiful rendition of that song. And if the Larrys do not bite, Anna and Kate are going to fight. Hush, little streamers, don't you cry. We're gonna play some Kaet Must Die. Jalamprex, I do agree we should have that. Actually, we should just have that playing all of the time in every game. Send that stuff right on over to Overwatch and be like, here you go, new intro music. Alright. We have a quandary. I need to stop eating the tomatoes because I need a snack for tomorrow. Sorry, the crunchy, crunkly noise. I know that microphone does a good job of picking stuff up. Candy bar or banana? Which should be the snack? Obviously, if you open a banana, you have to eat the whole dang thing. This was going to be my lunch today, but then Paul reminded me it was Zhao Thursday. I worry that it might be overripe tomorrow, is the problem. You know, I could take it and have it for dinner. That can be dinner tonight. So, it is going to be candy bar. Candy, candy, eating some candy. Scott's got a candy bar he's gonna eat. Candy, candy, eating some candy. Scott's got a candy bar, what a treat.
chocolate banana. Ring, 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 banana phone. God, I hated that when that came out. It's funny, towards the end when Emily was streaming, we'd only get one, maybe two people in Twitch. And it's switched, so now we have one, maybe two people in Twitch. For when I'm streaming, it's just different people. Do miss having Emily here at the office. She was oftentimes a good boost of spirits to be around. Not all the time, but often. Quite often. But everybody gets frustrated from time to time. I can't imagine that it is super easy to work in a marketing job in Lansing, effing Michigan. It's the final bake down. Yeah, chill out, pricks. She and I didn't always get along. But she is missed. So, take that for what it is. Oh, I see an extra person has popped into Twitch. Quick, somebody give me a song to sing. Quick, somebody. A song, so we don't lose him. Nope, we've lost him. How about... let's see. I used to just sing made-up songs to my little girl when she was a kid. I would sing nursery rhymes to her. And she didn't know that they weren't real songs. He twitched out. Let's see. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Hey Lambista, how you doing today? As you can see, we are waiting on a light bake. Waiting on a light bake. Here, I don't think it shows the... And then when they go gray, you can tell which box is done by when the name grays out. It means it's got its tasks finished. Bow chicka bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow chicka bow bow. Bow 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 da bow. Ba da da ba da 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 da. I hope it does not get stuck at the 99.93% again, because that is boring as get out to sit and wait. I also hope the materials will take after I do the cook, not the bake. Come on, Unreal, get this job done. That way Scott can have some more fun. It has been going okay. We're just finishing up on the demo. I threw together a quick and dirty demo room, so that way when the players finish all of stage 1, instead of teleporting them to stage 2, it just immediately takes them to this room. And the way Paul has it set up, it made it super easy to do. Oh, 99.96, which little bastard isn't finished. Mine is done. Build box 2. It immediately takes him to our office, yeah. And then I only market this to attractive 21 to 32-year-olds that have low standards and daddy issues. Oh, I just kind of insulted myself. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. 99.96. Let's see. I could try to do voice impressions for you guys. It's becoming a bakery. Yeah. It's funny, the lessons learned, because if the artists don't put the UVs together right, it gives wrapping UVs or overlap, and then it makes the light bake either take literally forever, so it would just keep going until the end of time, or just crashes the bake engine. And as over 2/3 of our original team were junior developers fresh out of college, they didn't really know that, and so we lost a lot of months to them trying to figure stuff out, and it wasn't working, and it was very frustrating because, like, I used to try to bake levels, and I'd start it on a Friday and come back on Sunday, and either it would just be crashed or it wouldn't even be done yet. So this last little bit is probably because there's UV overlap or UV wrapping. Goody goose goose. Goody goose goose. Goody goose goose. Goody goody goose. UV wrapping sounds like something someone would pay a lot of money for at the tanning salon. I suppose. Yep, Lumbista. If PewDiePie or Markiplier or KP LOL or anybody that has a following, I'm hoping that Drunken Solitaire and his cadre of people can come through. The final countdown. Goo-goo-goo. Goo-goo-goo-goo. Oh, Lord. How long will it stay? How long till we play? How long till the sun comes out again? And though there'll be rain someday again, there will be better days not far away. Oh, don't you say? These varieties bullocks. At this point, I'd like whoever it is that would stream for us, or promote it, or play it. I'm kind of making Kaet Must Die be punishingly brutal because PewDiePie says that he can pretty much beat everything. You get goosebumps when you hear my heavenly voice. Believe it or not, I actually was in a couple of musicals when I was younger, because I was going to be an actor.
But the roles I got cast in the musical was background person. I was in West Side Story. When you're a jet all the way, from your very first breath to your last dying day. But the only singing I was ever any good at, where it sounds like I can consistently hit the right notes, is lounge singing. When you're a jet all the way, from your very first breath to your last dying day. I've got like that monotone. Yeah, you're not going to find me on The Voice anytime soon. The singing tow truck driver from Harold and Kumar. Well, around these parts when Paul isn't in, it is literally just me in 6,000 square foot office. And so I got to do something to ward off the crazies. Almost makes me wonder if like I could ever handle it in space, or if I would just go nuts talking to myself all the time. Can you imagine if you were an astronaut, like on the space station, when kind of the world ends to like nuclear assault or whatever, World War III? Like, you're like, holy shit, this is fantastic, I'm safe. Nuclear weapons can't get me. And then you realize there's no way you can get back down to Earth. And you'll take a look at your food. And you'll go, even if I stretch this out, I can last 3.5 months, or a year, or 2 years. But what would be the point? Nobody left to love, nobody left to talk to. You'd be all alone orbiting the planet in a tiny metal box that's either going to run out of food, water, or air first. So you die of asphyxiation, dehydration, or starvation. Or you just go crazy. I think if that were me, and I saw the little nuclear bombs exploding on the planet, I would like pilot that fucker straight into the ground, get a hell of a ride on the way down. And the engine is very fickle, so I can't really do anything else while it is up, because if I do, I run the risk of it crashing and invalidating everything we've been waiting for. What in the world would I do with the volleyball Jalamprex? So uplifting. Tell us another fairy tale. I used to actually make up fairy tales for my little girl at night, trying to get her to sleep. She could never go to sleep until I told her a story. And so we have the long-standing running story. Drunken Solitaire! Speak of the devil! We were just talking about you. Like, literally, what, 120 seconds ago? Maybe 180 seconds? And you missed the singing. Now, if you want, I can sing for you. I can sing again. When you're a jet all the way, from your very first breath to your last dying day. Getting the demo done, Drunken Solitaire, for the horror game. And once that's up, I should have it up on Steam so anybody can play it that wants to, is all of the very first stage, which is easy if you know what you're doing, but punishingly brutal if you do not. Wilson! No! Come back! I'm sorry, Wilson! I'm sorry! Jalamprex. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Kaet. Kaet Must Die. By the game. Or Kaet Must Die. If KMD had a parkour system like Dying Light, no effing creature would be able to get you or kill you. Well, that kind of makes it less fun if you don't ever die. Whoa, something just popped up on my screen. I installed the Twitch
application on my desktop computer, and I think it's showing me excuse me. Privet Minya Zavut Scott. Prietna Mush Mush Mushy. I don't remember the second word. In-game overlay, key bindings, notifications. No, do not display an on-screen alert. I do not want that. Night Hunters. Well, I've got actually, Paul and I had a bunch of really sweet ideas for Kaet Must Die 2, because I'm desperately in need of getting revenues started for the company. So I've got to get a game out there while I'm trying to get a publisher for Twabor. So, like, there are some even more brutal plans Paul and I have for, like, either DLC or a sequel to Kaet Must Die. Oh, it moved a little. 99.98. It's up from 99.96. Yeah, this is the thrilling excitement of level design and light design. Wait for it. Usually I save production bakes for night when I leave the office. That way in the morning when I come back they're done, or I just remote in at night using my phone. And let's just take a moment to give a shout out to technology, shall we? Because I can fully control my desktop using my Android phone and using the Windows Remote Desktop client, which is really cool. I can't even imagine trying to do that 10 years ago, especially when there's no infrastructure for high-speed internet. What was I talking about before that? Oh, well, yeah, so I usually try to do the light bakes. It's the final bake down. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's funny because there is a commercial insurance agency that's in the floor above me, and I wonder sometimes, now these walls are like completely, they're solid, either poured concrete or cinder block, and so I don't think they can hear me, but every now and then I wonder if they just think some crazy person is downstairs talking to himself, which wouldn't be too far from the truth now if we think about it. Oh, it's stuck in my head. What was the song that got stuck in my head the other day and I could not get it out? Oh, and did everybody, I don't know if I've talked to anybody but Kristen since Halloween. Did everybody have a real good Halloween? Did everybody go out, trick and or treat and or party and or get hammer drunk? Speaking of which, where is Buzz Game Zap? We have not seen him in 2 days. He said he was going to get all hammer drunk. I need to go get another coffee. Kids are the creepiest. Ooh, I could ever sing it all nice and creepy. Just have like the keyboard play it nice and slow. You're going to the grid, but you left Lansing before they opened. I don't know what the grid is. Is that a new bar? And where did you go, if not to Lansing? I used to have a cyber cafe in East Lansing, and the witch. And that cyber cafe was called the Frag Center, and we had a front window facing Grand River Avenue and a rear window facing kind of the alley. It was over by where Rice Kitchen is, if you guys are familiar with East Lansing, or Chipotle. Oh, that's the one you guys are telling me about, the barcade. Yeah. I have not been there yet. But I was in my mid to late 20s when I opened up the Cyber Cafe computer repair shop. And I will admit, I really enjoyed it when the Halloween week for MSU in East Lansing, and usually bar crawls started Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even a little bit on Sunday, depending when Halloween actually was. And all the pretty college girls would walk by in their super tight little outfits, and me being a fairly average 20-something, well, use your imagination. I just thought it was really quite nice having the big open window and seeing all the costumes walk by. Plus, there's some really cool ones too. People would get a little creative. Now I look out from the garden level and I can see gray skies, a bush, some leaves on a tree. Hey, Pinch Poet, how you doing over there on Mixer? Thanks for following us. You haven't spoken up. You haven't said anything yet. Pretty sure the chat's working on Mixer. Yep, it is. Good, good, good. You have tuned in to the excitement that is wait for a light bake to finish. Here you'll see the swarm agents, all with their number of assigned processor cores to get the job done. 1,605 seconds just to do the processing of the mappings. So anybody good with math? What's 1,600 seconds? Well, 600 would be 10 minutes. So 20 minutes would be 1,200. So we're going to about 25-ish minutes waiting on that, plus the extra minute there. So almost a half an hour of watching that on the screen. Oh, you had midterms. What are you studying? And is it high school, college? Not really sure if midterms implies one or the other. And where are you at? Somewhere in the world, hopefully? Or are you an astronaut that's in one of the space stations that's going to crash to the Earth when the world ends in a nuclear meltdown? High school? That's cool. Where at? You don't have to tell me, like, the address, just general vicinity. Connecticut? That's cool. Paul just shooting me a message about a new commit. Jalam Prex is sitting in an electronic composing class, so the stream sounds very dramatic. I don't know what that means. An electronic composing class. I thought, Jalam Prex, you were like 30 or something. Am I thinking of somebody else? Connecticut, I don't think I've ever been to, and I have traveled almost everywhere east of the Mississippi on my motor scooter and on my, and by motor scooter I mean motorcycle, and on my in my Trans Am back when I had it. Get the motor running, burn it, head up on the highway, burn it, looking for adventure, burn it, oh whatever comes our way. Guns at one end, explode into space. Nature's child, we were born to be wild. Never gonna die! I know I did not get that right. But it was pretty close. Glad to be done with college for meow. Coming in from the Kristen. Be a lot closer to 30 than you like. You know what? Right now, I'd love to be a lot closer to 30. I turned 42 this year. I haven't shaved in a couple of days. Or is it shaven? I can never remember here. Let me get a close-up on my scrufftacular face. I'm thinking about getting my master's. How long has this been baking already? Well, let's see. This little bastard says 1,832 seconds. Let's be accurate. Oh, God, I just did something. I hope it doesn't crash this. I will cry. Excuse me. Marty. All right, 1,847. 147 divided by 60. 30 minutes. Plus the extra minute at the beginning. Minute and a half. So we're talking about 32 minutes. Rhett and Link turned 40 this year. They look like college kids. Who are Rhett and Link? I don't know what that means. No, we're losing people. I bet Drunken Solitaire left us that bastard. You bastard! Don't leave us, Drunken Solitaire! Although I suppose I could just pop into YouTube and find out. Morning talk show host? Oh, yeah, I haven't listened to a morning talk show host in quite a while. .98. It's a temperature and a percentage. Oh, Drunk Solitaire is there. I'm glad I wasn't talking too much shit. It's a good time at this end. You know what? I don't mind the age. I mean, it is starting to catch up with me a little bit more in the last year. Thank you, Lambista. And I am going to get a little younger here in the next, over the weekend. Typically, I usually dye my hair brown after every haircut, but I forgot after the last two, so you're seeing a little bit too much of the salt showing in my pepper. Can't eat onions? Nope, I cannot either. Onions and garlic, if I eat them, I am like the biggest, gassiest monster that ever lived. But I've been dating in the last 4 years, and in my head I'm still, you know, I still think of myself as in my 20s. And so I dated quite a few women in their 20s, and not anything in common. And I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I figured, you know, no worry, just everything can be all passionate and sexual and stuff like that. And you know, it is real fun for a couple of weeks, and then you have to talk to them, you know, the person you're with. And when you don't have anything in common, it can be a struggle, because it's like, hey, do you want to go see this movie? No, I don't like that kind of movie. Hey, you want to listen to this music? No, I don't like that music. Meaning me and them, both, you know, both ways. Hey, do you want to? No, I don't. So, I never thought, you know what they say, you don't want to date in your 40s. But, you're not 16 anymore, Jalan Prex? You're in your 20s and you feel that way too. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. You, Jesus, I cannot say that. I'm going to call you OU. From now on, you are OU. Just because I fail at pronouncing things. I do not fail at the music, Kristen. My music just happens to be different than yours. And it's kind of like backwards, because like you like music, it seems. Oh, you're not 16 by quite a way? I'm sure you must have told us, but I have forgotten. I swear everybody told me they were in like their 30s. But like the college rock and the hairband ballad music you listened to was real popular in the 90s when I was a teenager in my formative years. Oh my God, Swarm Agent, just finish already. Just finish already. My God, just be done. Can you, here, let's wiggle it around and see if that does anything. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, Christ, no! Oh! Oh. Whew. Nothing is fucked. How old are you, OU? Wait. OU, I thought you were in high school. No. Who was that? It was somebody else. That was Pinched Poet over on Mixer. That's right. Yeah. I just heard back from a publisher. 2 weeks. I need 2 weeks to make a decision. OU, you're 26. Where are you at, OU? Did you tell us already? I'm sorry. I am stressing out right now as we get closer and closer to either having a publisher and succeeding at having this business or failing entirely. And oh God, I hope my hair doesn't fall out. I'm a little bit like Sam Malone, and probably most of you, except for Drunken Solitaire, won't know that reference. But like, I had really great hair, like all through my teenage and 20s and 30s, and in the last 2 years it started to get a little bit thinner up top than I would have preferred. No, hanging out in Southern California. Where about Southern California? I was over at GDC in San Francisco. I've been to LA a billion times. Wonder if I should try and organize some kind of like Twitter campaign. Oh, I started graying at 16. I'm almost like Steve Martin. Wonder if we should try and get like some kind of like social media campaign to tweet at the publisher saying, "Publish Twabor, publish Twabor, publish Twabor." Honestly, Lambista, close to Palm Springs. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to Google that. You know, you always hear being a teenager is the best time of your life. And it isn't. It sucks. I'm just going to flat out tell you, 20s are your best time in your life. Unless you are like already extraordinarily confident, know everything you want to do and everything you want to be and everything you're going to study and the career you want to get into, being a teenager just sucks. It's great that you have energy all of the time. And you know, nothing aches typically. I didn't like Creed or Papa Roach, Kristen. I got into more of the heavy metal. But if you're like doing well right now, Lambista, in life, you're like, you know, you're feeling pretty comfortable, then it's just going to be so much better for you as you get older, because you start to feel confident in your own personality, in yourself, in your drive, and who you are. And, you know, that just comes with age and experience. I remember always feeling as a teenager like I never knew what in the hell I was doing. And so I caused a lot of trouble as well to entertain myself and others. But I do wish I could be in my 20s again, but still retain the knowledge that I have now. Because I just feel like there's so many things I want to do. I want to tackle everything. I want to conquer the world. And It's just, unfortunately, this is kind of like my last effort at doing something different and exciting, because I'm getting, and this sounds sad, but I'm getting too old to take endless risks like this that don't necessarily pay off. If this does end up paying off, then I will for sure keep doing it. I want to try and create more opportunities and more jobs and do something different and special. But, you know, at the end of the day, I have a 9.5-year-old, and I've got responsibilities to her, and I can't keep renting a place. I've paid 40 grand in apartment renting in 4 years and have no mortgage to show for it. So I guess what I'm meandering around saying is, Lumbista, is if you're doing well, you'll have a great life in your 20s and 30s and beyond. If things suck right now for you, then don't worry, it gets better. It doesn't get perfect, but it gets better. Oh, sure, there'll be struggles. There's always struggles. You always make mistakes, which is fine. You learn from them. Or at least you should learn from them. Unless you're a big idiot! What was I about to click on? Oh, I was going to look up Palm Beach? Is that it? Palm Springs. No matter what your age, game developers never die. They just respawn somewhere else. I have, in the last several years of getting into game development, of being in game development, I have come to meet a lot of former, very experienced AAA game developers who have called it a day and moved into a different career completely out of game development because they got too frustrated with how toxic it was. And, you know, I didn't take their advice because they kept warning me about it, but I was like, no, because all I could see was this is all I ever wanted to do. Right here, this game development, making Twabe, or making these games, this is all I ever wanted to do. And I think if all I was just a level designer, level editor, game designer, I'd probably be happy enough. But being the owner of the company and having to fight near endless battles, it's difficult. It is real difficult. Waiting for the light bake to get done so we can have fun in the sun on the run with some nuns. That's how they do. Yeah, me and you playing Kaet Must Die. Thanks for that, Jelon Prex. Get me all motivated to sing. Palm Springs, California. Let's take a look and see where you're at. Oh, you're ways over there by like Joshua Tree, it looks like. Yeah, I've gotten out to LA a ton of times. Never been to San Diego, but I've been to San Francisco. I've gotten as far north as Seattle, Washington, obviously. What are we at for the timer? 2,643 seconds. $44 minutes. I'm kind of wondering if this has anything to do with the hidden sublevels. Sometimes I see the level bakes get all fussy and some of the other ones are hidden. This is very frustrating. Basically what I've been doing is sitting and singing. Yeah, projects fail, and honestly communication is huge. In the studio here, which camera? I'll answer that in just a sec, Jalamprex. I want to see which camera I can rotate so you guys can get an idea of what the studio looks like. This one probably be easiest. Alright, so there's little old me. Hi. Paul normally sits over there. Emily used to sit there. Richard used to sit here. And you'll see this side of my office, and every desk had an artist, an animator, a 3D modeler, project manager, you name it. Music was all the way in the back. And then I've got another one around that corner there. That was the front office. And then on the other side, it was, we moved the music into a break room. So that way, he didn't interrupt us and we didn't interrupt him. We've got it set up so people can't spam links, Kristen. They show up typically in my chat feed, so I can always click on them. Oh, what's this? Is this you and the bands? I wouldn't know which was which. I don't know. I never listened to Creed or Papa Roach. And you seem like you have an awesome, fun life. Or at least from your pictures, it seems pretty awesome. Eli! Yeah, games is really great for making music. And if you, Lumbista, Lumbista, I've told you about the Unreal Marketplace, haven't I? You can put your tunes up. So if you've got music, Foley, sound effects, you can put it up here and sell it. People can use it in their games. I've purchased a couple of these packs for stuff. Ambiance, background, just in-game music. So if that's something you're good at, and you've got a bunch of original stuff, stick it on there, man. Earn yourself a few $100s. Who knows? Maybe more. Oh yeah, they've got Foley up on there. Hell, I bought a ton of Foley on there. The guy I'd hired for our music was exceedingly good at music and was learning Foley basically when he started here. So I ended up needing to buy a bunch for Twabor. Of all the different aspects for Twabor, you know, 99% of it was self-made, and the music was the kind of the big part that was not. Or well, the music was, but the Foley work was not. Eli was born in Oakland. Born and raised in the playground where he spent most of his days shooting some b-ball up after school. Some guys were trouble and it was not so cool. I think it'd be hilarious if there's just somebody like sitting around the corner in my office, you know, just listening. I think they would think I'd gone completely nuts. They wouldn't necessarily know that I was talking on live stream. They would just be sitting there listening to me chat with myself. Oh, and you know what? Jalemprex did ask favorite Marvel movie, favorite Marvel villain. What order should the Star Wars movies be seen in? Alright, I'm going to clue you guys in on something that's going to break your minds. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I was when I was a kid, but I watched it again when I got older. But I was more of a Star Trek. You can chat on Twitch, but no video? What is going on here? I'm seeing video. Let me... Let me see if it's my stream. Oh no, we're losing people! Test, test, test. Stream, stream, stream. No, there isn't any CPU drain on this computer, Jalamprex. This one already got done with its jobs. This one's one of our servers with 16 cores. So there shouldn't be anything going on this end. It seems to be fine when I'm looking at it in the browser. Is the YouTube stream okay? Seems to be. Shivam 3005 is stalking us in Twitch with Eli, Kristen, OU, Shivam. Let's see. Oop, it said somebody else. Let's see if I can find another stalker. I think they're watching just without being logged in. I know you guys are watching. Come on, lot big. Come on. Come on, lot big. Come on. Lot big. Lot big. 99.98. That's the percentage that I really hate. 99.99. Doesn't that sound like it'd be really fine? Yes, it does. See, and it's at this point where, like, I wonder if it's stuck because it's stuck on something from one of the other sub-levels. Because if it's stuck on one of their dang sub-levels... excuse me. Here, I'll listen to this stream a little bit. Is this Kate behind me? No, neither of the posters are. It's Centriax and Nid. I could put the Kate banner up behind me. Oh, are you just trying to be... Are you just being cute, Lombista? Holy cow, man, it would take like some seriously amusing, interesting Sorry, I just was reading something. Unreal has some new videos up. OMG, Becky. Her butt is so big. Gunk 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 gunk. I like big percentages and I cannot lie. You other brothers get denied. When a light bait gets in your face, you get done. Son. Holy crap. 3,300. At 3,600, it's 1 hour. So we're at 55 minutes, of which the last 20 has been watching this. Hey, it's just Pete. You have tuned into the most exciting part of the day. This is an Unreal Engine light bake for the demo level for our jump scare video game. And we have been sitting here and watching the light bake for going on almost an hour now. I can fly around the room so long as I don't touch or move anything, that way it doesn't crash the engine. So this is where the player will teleport to when they finish the demo version of the game. Your Unreal Engine don't want less until you got bake done. Thank you, Bista. So, unfortunately, it's just Pete. Everybody that has tuned in has been watching me try and entertain while the light bake proceeds to happen. You can watch some of our Larrys. Oh, Larry. Hi, Larry. How are you? Oh, I'm just fine, Larry. Get a little tired. Warming my face with the fire. Face. Fire. Face. That's okay. That's good, Larry. You don't need to say it anymore, Larry. Face. Fire. Face! Fire! Seriously, Larry, I'm good. I don't need to hear face! Fire! Larry, I swear to God, Larry, I am going to eat you. I am just going to eat every part of you if you don't face! Fire! That's it, Larry, you're dead. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna eat you. Hey guys, hey, you know, I got an itch in the back of my head. Could you just help a little bit? Just a little itch, I can't quite reach it. I swear to God, you two, you're gonna make me want to punch people. I can't even. I'm a millennial wearing Ugg boots in the middle of pumpkin spice latte season. I cannot even. Oh my God, it's done! That's sweet, sweet 100%. Now it's going to chew the hell out of my processor, and it is going to lag out for you guys while it encodes the textures. Oh my God. All right. I know this is like the terrible time to do this, but I have to take a leak so bad. I'll be right back while that's encoding that. I will be right back. Don't you leave me!
Alright, folks. Let's take a look at this message log and see where it was bonezored at. First of all, I'm going to get that the hell out of the way for a moment. And just because we've already learned the worst thing you can do is try and click a button if you haven't saved, because Unreal, it has like this super sensibility to crash on you when you need it, when it would matter the most. Serializing bulk data. Alright, and we're going to take a shot. Just because who knows how much longer I'll get to drink at work. Good stuff. Oh, it looks so good. Look at the lighting and the bones. So nice, so nice. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I swear to God. Do you think if I delete that, it's going to make me rebake everything? Am I in the right sublevel? Why isn't it letting me? Alright, you know what? I'm going to say screw it for right this second. Please tell me that mesh isn't in the... Okay, it's not. Good. Alright. 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 We've saved everything. Let's take a look at the error log, shall we? What's the bastard? Oh, of course, that's what it was. It's because I have all the other sublevels hidden. It got stuck on it. It would have taken less time if I'd done a production bake for the entire thing. How long have I been working with the UE editor? Around about a year. Out of necessity. Prior to having to lay off all of the staff, they did all the work, and while I was busy tracking down money, connections, marketing, HR, legal, accounting. Hey, some game dev, how you doing? All right. So I have to. This is going to make your heart set a little bit. I gotta, nope, don't save that. I'm not going to save either of those. I'm going to save the foliage type. Paul did a update, or a commit that should have a fix in for the sanity actor. And I'm going to make sure to do a build real quick outside of the editor just to be safe, because these only take a second or two. Let's pop this bastard open. Let's kick this pig. Let's do it! Do it! Come on, just do it! Alright. So last time do I have to pick up my daughter tonight? Let's consult the calendar. Because I am not going to drink if I gotta go pick her up. No. I've got her this weekend. Oh, daylight savings time is coming up.
Alright. So I'm not going to get hammer drunk. Because the last time I drank a little at work and then went out on a date, I got kind of yelled at. I wasn't like hammer drunk or anything like that. It was the drunk game dev day with Carrie and Paul. I caught a little bit of shit for that. Alright. Package project. Shipping. Windows. Let's do a Windows build. Wubba lubba dub dub. Show output log. Hey guys, you'll never guess what. More exciting scrolling. But this time it's an output log. God only knows how long this might take. Could be minutes. Could be days. Could be years. Years. Ooh. Did I finish my chocolate bar? No, but we're going to save that for tomorrow. Don't look. Don't look. Don't. Well, so we did the bake. We did the light bake. Now we're going to do the cook. The engine cooking. And if this comes back as a clean build, I'm going to play through the first stage. Oh. Well, that was it for Stuart Gooding. I'm sure in the bigger streams, you can get away with stuff like that because there's too many of them. But you are blocked. Goodbye, Stuart Gooding. We will miss having you here at the stream, but you have to have a certain level of decency in order to chat. And you just did not have it. Spartan Brew Pub. We were both wrong. I looked when I left last night. What were we wrong about? The name of it? Like the MSU Brew Pub or something like that? But to answer the question from Lumbista, I'm going to play through it, and if the build is good, I'm going to toss it up on Steam's demo page, and if it works, then I'm going to try and use that to start promoting it to like various gaming communities, saying download the demo now. Ooh. Just need a little bit to celebrate the end of the light bake. We'll put the rest of that over here for now. Jump scare is too spooky for you? No, this won't be spooky. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's too much fun. Too much fun. Woo! My mom is just got back from the hospital. Well, Lambista, the thing about this is I know where all of the Larrys are. And so when I play through it to test, I skip them all. Just so that way I can get done in a hurry. Whoa! Almost done. No errors. Beautiful. Packaging. It may lag the stream out on the packaging because I think it pseudo zips it into like a... Yeah, it's going to lag it a little bit. So as soon as it says success... But my mom had her second knee replaced last Friday. Her first knee was replaced last year. Unfortunately, over the course of 2 months last year, she went from 100% mobility to all of the cartilage being gone in both knees. And so it was just bone on bone. Lambista, you are a good man. It's funny because I just want to give copies of the game away for free to everyone. But at the end of the day, and we gotta sell some units or I am bonezord. I'll have to go work with Kristen over at Jackson. Do you think they can handle me over there, Kristen? Alright. I'm going to turn the game sounds on the stream, and I'm not going to talk because it doubles it. I think he's chasing me.
Fuck! Fuck! Oh, oh. That is, startled the poop out of me. Alright, almost everything worked with one minor exception, which I don't know if you guys caught or not. And this is what the problem was, because I experienced it before. This room is catching light from a different source because I have the sub-level hidden. So I gotta rebake the whole goddamn thing because this room never actually goes dark. Yeah, I gotta see if Anna works. Hang on. I gotta pick up some mushrooms. That way I can find her when she appears. Alright. Alright, Anna. Get your butt over here. Hang on, I need one more of these. And it's in VR too. Paul's getting almost all that finished. There she is. There she is. Let's see if she kills me. It's still not dying right. But that was a pretty solid test. It really only leaves two things wrong. Did you guys see me jump there? Can anybody clip that? Eli, are you still watching? Can you clip that? That scared the poop out of me. Ah! Oh, Kristen, you're watching on YouTube? You can chat on YouTube too. My nose is all dried out after being in the forced air all day. I gotta put you guys on mute real quick. Call Emma's mom.
I just realized you're talking with the mic on. No, that is not the section I want to clip. How in the world do you do it? How do I... Ah. Eli, clip it and save me from my incompetence. Alright, so that all worked out. I wonder if I can fix Anna. Because the only, well, it is duplicating the death, but I kind of feel like I want to oh good, there is no camera. Nope, I can't fix it. Ooh, maybe, just for this test. Yeah, you can't go back far enough to clip it. I bet I can clip it after the stream ends. Isn't that it? Like, you can't, like, jump around in the stream while it's live, but you can once it's over. So I'll try clipping it. That was a really good build. Alright. Let's go crazy, shall we? Come get me, Anna. I dare you. There she is. Here she is. Here she comes. Okay. That is too high. So I'm gonna go down a little bit. And try again. And the bus driver somehow missed dropping my little girl off at home. So they circled back around and dropped her off so she could go to the neighbor's house. I'm a bit, I wouldn't say overprotective, but I am a very protective father, and hearing that shit really pisses me off. Where are you at, Anna? There you are. Okay. I do wish I could see. Okay, it needs to be a little lower. I feel like it was like too low in that way, or too high in that way. Yeah, we gotta work on that a little bit. If I can't get it after a couple, I will just have Paul take a look tomorrow. That stinking room there. I wonder what it'd look like if, just for giggles, so that's above her. I wonder what it would look like if, like, I think that's above into the wrong way. Yeah, we gotta get a better jump scare for Anna Death. Actually, I think I know what we can do. That wasn't too bad. Facing the wrong way though. Loop. 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 I think this will be my last attempt on adjusting the Anna camera for tonight. Come on, Unreal. Don't be like this. Oh. enough for now. All right. I'm not actually going to save that out. What I am going to do, because I have to fix that damn light bake, is rebake it again. And I know why. It's because I had these sublevels hidden. So, I'm going to call the stream at that, since there's no way I think I can keep you guys entertained for another hour and a half. For a light bake. So we'll do texture streaming for all the levels. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just that section of that mesh. That light bleeds through if I don't have all of the sublevels open. So, alrighty guys, I'm gonna kill the stream because I'm about to hit the bake. Thank you everyone for showing up. Anyone that is new, if there's any of you left, click follow and subscribe and add Kaet Must Die onto your Steam wish list. Which I'll toss a link right here. Whoa, no! I just linked somebody else's game. Balls. Ignore that. Oops. Google auto-corrected Kaet into who. So disregard that last one. There's Kaet Must Die. Toss that bad boy onto your wish list. And I'm calling it a night. I'm tired, I'm cranky. I'm not hungry. We did get slightly good news. Another publisher says they're reviewing it with their executive staff, but they need 2 weeks. So that is 2 different firms that have said that to me in the last 2 days. Good times. All right, everybody. You have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Brewpub. Twinkle, twinkle, something.